Hey guys, how's it going? Yuri here. Today we're going to talk about how to automate your marketing with webinars. Okay, so beautiful day here in Ixtapa, Mexico, and one of the biggest things that I think every health expert has at their disposal is knowledge and wisdom that you can share in the form of great content, right? And as you know, there's nothing more frustrating than creating content that no one sees. And obviously it doesn't do anything for your business, but there is one piece of content that I believe every single business should utilize to a big level, and that is a webinar. A webinar is essentially an online stage. If you enjoy speaking from stage, think of a webinar as that. But there's a right and wrong way to do webinars, and I'm not going to go into the specifics of what that is here. That's obviously what we teach our clients how to do in our Health Business Accelerator workshop. But what I do want to share with you are 3 reasons why webinars are so powerful and how they can automate your marketing. So let's look at the typical example of a coaching scenario where you're a coach, someone comes in to have a consultation with you or a free call, and you walk them through XYZ, right? You walk them through your process, you get to figure out what their issue is, you start talking about your philosophy, and you see if you're a good fit. Now that's fine, but it becomes very tiresome when you have to do that over and over and over again. So wouldn't it be nice if you had one tool that could share your philosophy, your big idea in an automated fashion that would repel the wrong people and attract the exact clients you want into your business? Well, that's exactly what a webinar allows you to do. Is it instead of you repeating yourself 1,000 times, the webinar automates your most important message and it puts it in front of the right people to be listening or watching that very message. So there's 3 reasons why I believe webinars are the most powerful conversion tool, if we want to think of it from a conversion perspective, when it comes to building a business online. The only other thing that I've seen in my 13 plus years that has been more effective, we've got some dance class going on in the background, is one-on-one conversation, right? So if we're talking about like long form sales copy or video sales letters, nothing comes close to a webinar. The only thing that beats it would be a one-on-one interactive conversation, right? And there's obviously a very good reason for that because there's a human element to that. So I want to share with you 3 big reasons why webinars are game changers. Number 1 is people commit in 2 ways. They commit with their time and they commit with their money. When we're asking someone to register for a webinar, they're not just watching a video on YouTube. They're putting in their information. They're telling themselves, yes, I am willing to commit the next 60 to 90 minutes of my time to attend this online event. That's a big deal, right? That's a big deal, guys, in a world where everything is like 5-second attention span, we're on to the next thing. So the very fact that people are committing their time is a big plus and a big reason why we see such great conversions from webinars. If someone's watching a 60-minute presentation of yours, they're pretty committed to solving the problem that they're after, right? Or the solution they're after. So that's the first thing, is the commitment level is huge. Nothing comes close to that type of commitment other than showing up to an actual live event. Second is it allows you to provide immense value to the attendees. So whether or not people enroll with you, if they leave the webinar, they should leave with a really good experience. They're like, wow, I had these insights and I learned this stuff I didn't know before. And it's a really good thing for you and your brand to put out into the marketplace. And the third reason why webinars are so powerful is because they help you command premium prices. And this kind of ties back into the commitment level. When someone commits with their time, their name and email, they're kind of setting aside the time to join you on the webinar, and they're sitting through that process, you control the sales process, which means they can't scroll down the screen and look at the buy now button or the price. So you are giving them the information in a way that would normally happen if we were having a one-on-one conversation. So you control the sales process, and that means you only reveal the offer once and only once you've gone through everything else. And if some people drop off, that's totally fine. They're not interested in the first place. But the people who watch the entire webinar, a vast majority of them will be interested in your offer. Now, whether or not the price works or the offer itself works is a different story, but the very fact that they're there allows you to control that process much more effectively than if you sent them to a sales page or an information page and they just started bouncing around all over the place, looking at the headline and then scrolling down to the price and then going back up and looking for ways to justify that. So that's one of the reasons why webinars are so powerful. So remember, those are the 3 big reasons why webinars are great to use in your coaching business. People commit their time to join you. That's a big thing in today's day and age. Number 2, you provide immense amount of value. Number 3, you control the sales process. So those 3 reasons, as well as a couple others, are why we only use webinars in our business from a kind of marketing sales tool. Now, just so you know, this video right here is a form of marketing, right? I'm sharing my ideas, I'm sharing my philosophy, but I want to make one big distinction, and this is where a lot of people get things wrong, is they spend most of their time doing this type of stuff before they even have a predictable sales pipeline in place. So they think that videos like this or blog posts or posting quotes on Instagram are going to derive clients. And that's not gonna happen, guys. It might haphazardly, but it's not predictable. So the only reason that I started up this YouTube channel again is because we have our perfect client pipeline that automatically and predictably generates clients for us every single day. So I can step away from that because most of it's automated and we have a great team to support us on the back end, and I can spend a bit more of my time now sharing these types of thoughts. But do not make the mistake of building your influence before you build your income. And if you want help building your income and building out a predictable machine in your business to attract the ideal clients that you can work with and make money instead of wasting all your time on social media and doing stuff like that that doesn't work, then I invite you to join our 7-figure health business blueprint free online training. We talked about webinars in this video. You want an example of a great webinar? Click the button somewhere or the link somewhere around this video and you'll see one live and in the flesh. So one of the best ways to learn is by going through the process. So if you're serious about having a more predictable system in your business to attract clients, obviously generate the income you want, and really build out a great system, a machine that is predictable, that gives you more freedom and structure in your business, then I'll show you exactly how you can do that on this free online training. So click the link below somewhere in this video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope this found you well, and I look forward to seeing you soon.